Welcome. This is practice paper 4 for upcoming semester exam, semester 2. So the first question, calculate the cube root of P upon Q. So W equals to cube root of, you can use a calculator, 3.41 times 10 power 12 divided by 2.87 times 10 power negative 3. Use the calculator, you should be getting 105,915.0057. So that's going to be the answer. Write full calculator display. Write your answer to 5 decimal place and 3 significant figures. So for 5 decimal place, it will be 105,915.00507. And for the 3 significant figures, it's going to be 106,000. Next, write down the answer in part B in the standard form. So it's going to be 1.06 times 10 to the power of 5. That's for part C. Question number 2. The 4 diagrams shown below the graphs of the 4 different straight lines all are drawn to the same scale. Each diagram is numbered and C is a positive constant. In the table, write a number of the diagram whose straight line correspond to the equation of the table. Now y equals to 8. So y equals to 8 is going to be the second diagram. This is a straight line. Y equals to 8 is going to be the second diagram. Now y equals to negative 20x plus c. Negative 20x plus c and y equals to 3 upon 5 x plus c. So this is going to be a positive slope. The gradient is going to be positive. The gradient is positive. Gradient is positive means it should be going up. So therefore this is going to be diagram number 1. Now for diagram number this one, minus 20x plus c. We can see that the gradient is negative. So it is coming down. So it should be coming downwards. It should be coming downwards, or so the only option is going to be nothing but what? 3. Whereas this is again going upwards. So therefore this is the wrong option. So this is only the correct option, which is going down, because gradient is negative. Gradient is negative. Negative means coming downwards. Next, the cumulative frequency is given. Find the median. For how many? 400. So 400 divided by 2, which is going to be 200. So from 200, draw the line, hit the graph, and drop it down. So it's going to be 171. The upper quartile is 177.5. Calculate the interquartile range. So lower quartile we have to calculate. So Q1, which is calculate Q1, which is 400 divided by 4, which is 100. From 100, draw the line. In between 80 and 120 will be 100. Draw the line, hit the graph, and drop it down. It's going to be 164. So interquartile range is going to be nothing but what? Q3 minus Q1, which is 177.5 minus 164, which is going to be 13.5. Find the percentage of the students with heights more than 175. More than 175. From 175, draw the line, hit the graph, and get it out over here. So it's going to be nothing but how much? This is the gap. What is the gap? Gap is 40. And how many parts are there? 5 parts. So each part is 8. So when each part is 8, so this is 242, 250, 258, and 264. 264. So what am I going to do that? I am going to draw the graph from how much? 175. From 175, I am drawing the graph, hit the graph there, and bring it over here. So we can see it is there between 258 and 264. So I'll be taking it out 264. So So the remaining people are higher than, the remaining people will be higher than 175. So what will be the remaining people? 400 minus 264 divided by 400 times 100. So that gives me nothing but what? 34%. Question number 4. Alice is at point A in the park. A deer 8 kilometers directly north of Alice at a point D. Venice is 1.2 due west of Alice at point B. Calculate the distance between Venice and there. So therefore, I am going to directly use the Pythagoras theorem. So BD equals to square root of 1.2 square plus 8 square, which is 8.09. Then Venice looks at Atlas and turns to an angle theta to look at the dare. Calculate the angle theta. So tan theta equals to, opposite side is 8, adjacent side is 1.2. So theta equals to tan inverse 8 divided by 1.2, which is 81.5 degrees. The heights are given. Find the median. 23. So 23, there are 23 terms. So what is that? If at all I take 23 terms, then 12th term. 12th term is going to be, whenever it is 23, so what am I going to do? Add 1 divided by 2, which is going to be the 12th term. So the 12th term is going to be the median. So which is the 12th term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12th term. So 95, 95. According to the key, 95 is going to be the median. So median is 23 plus 1 by 2, which is the 12th term. 12th term is going to be nothing but how much? 95. Find the first quartile and the second quartile. So now we know 12th term is the median. Over we have 11 terms on the left side and 11 terms on the right side. So the middle number of this one, so 11 plus 1 divided by 2, sixth term. So sixth term is going to be Q1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth term, 83. 83 is going to be Q1. Whereas for this one, 11 plus 1 by 2, sixth term from the 12th term is going to be the Q3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth term, which is 103. So Q3 is 103. So what will be the interquartile range? Interquartile range will be Q3 minus Q1, which is 103 minus 83, which is going to be 20. Calculate the range. For calculating the range, what should I be doing it out? Highest term minus lowest term. So 63 and 114. 114 minus 63, which is going to be 51. Now use the scale below to draw the box and whisker plot. The lowest number is 63. 63. 63 will be somewhere over here. Then the lower quartile was 83. 83 was the lower quartile. Median was 95. 95 is the median. Then upper quartile is 103. 103 is the upper quartile. And the maximum value is going to be 114. 114. So now complete the box and draw the whisker. This is going to be the box and whisker plot. Question number 6, the exchange rate of US dollars to Indian rupees is given. So US dollars and Indian rupees, which is 169.8562. Give your answers in the following two decimal places. 580 US dollars equals to how much? 580 times 69.8562, which is going to be 40,516.60 Indian rupees. Then Muzaini receives 11,800 Australian dollars for 580,000 Indian dollars. Calculate the value of 1 Australian dollar to 1 US dollar. So first of all, what am I going to do it out? Then it is Indian rupees and Australian dollars. So how much she got it out Indian rupees? 580,000. And for how many? 11,800. So what's going to be 1 Indian rupee? So it's going to be 1 INR equals to 11,800 divided by 580,000 Australian dollars. Now what should I do? I should convert into US dollar. So it is going to be 11,800 divided by 580,000 times 69.8562, which is going to be 1.421212345. So in three significant figures, 1.42 Australian dollars. So 1 USD equals to 1.42 Australian dollars. A teacher has a box of 7 types of calculators and 3 types of B calculators. The probability that A calculator is faulty is 0.5 and the probability that B type of calculator is faulty is 0.13. So this is 0.13. So not faulty will be 1 minus 0.13, which is 0.87. A calculator is selected at random. Find the probability that this calculator is not faulty. It's not faulty means it can be type A not faulty or type B not faulty. So it can be 0.7 times 0.85 or 0.3 times 0.87, which is going to be 0.856. Given that the calculator is faulty, so probability of, given that it is faulty, so probability of faulty should be there in the denominator. Then it is a type A, so it should be A. So probability of A and faulty. So first of all, write it out in the denominator. What is the probability of being faulty? Is 0.7 times 0.15, 0.3 times 0.13. 0.7 times 0.15 plus 0.3 times 0.13. So we know that this is from A, this is from B. So A has to go up. So which is 0.7 times 0.15. Simplify that. You should be able to get 35 upon 48. The first term of arithmetic sequence is 63 and the common difference is 12. Find the 50th term. So U58 equals to U1 plus 57D. So which is 63 plus 57 times 12, which is 747. The first term of geometric sequence is 7. The seventh term of geometric sequence equals to 421st term of arithmetic sequence. So geometric sequence and arithmetic sequence. Over here, the seventh term U7 over here equals to U421. So this is 7 u to the power of 6, u1 to the power of 6, or u1 r to the power of 6 should be equals to u1 plus 420d. So u1 is 7, 7r to the power of 6 equals to u1 is nothing but how much? 63 plus 420d, d is 12. So 7r power 6 equals to 5103. R power 6 equals to 729. R equals to 3. Use the calculator. You should be getting the value of R as 3. Maria and Louis inherit 85,000. Maria invests her money in a simple interest at 8.2.5% per annum. So simple interest, as it is simple interest, so formula is PTR upon 100. So it is 85,000 times 2.5 times 6 upon 100. So which is going to be $112,750. Now calculate the value of Louis' investment at the end of 6 years, giving your answer in 2 decimal places, but she is doing compounding monthly. So in that case, it is 85,000 times 1 plus 1.5 divided by 100 times 12 whole to the power of 12 times 6, which is going to be nothing but how much? When I do, it becomes 92,999.59. But for Maria, what do you have to do? This is the interest. So we have to find the amount. Amount will be 85,000 plus 12,750, which is going to be 977,520. That's the amount Maria receives. Whereas Louis receives 92,999,999.59. Next question number 11. The figure below shows a part of the graph of a quadratic function. Find the value of c. C is a point. Now we know that this is a point where x is 0 and y is 30, because it is between 20 and 40, so y is 30. So plug in that one over here. 30 equals to a times 0 square minus 5 times 0 plus c. This gives me c value as 30. Find the value of a. So now we know that value of c is 30. We know this point. This point is going to be nothing but what? 2 comma 0. So plug in that one in this one. Y equals to ax square minus 5x plus c. So 0 equals to a times 2 square minus 5 times 2 plus c was nothing but what? 30. So 4a minus 10 plus 30 equals to 0. So 4a equals to negative 20, a equals to negative 5. Find the quadratic equation in the factorized form. So we have the equation now: 5x square, negative 5x square, negative 5x plus 30. So negative 5 common, so it becomes x square plus x minus 6. So I'm directly writing the factors. It becomes x plus 3 times x minus 2. That are the factors for the quadratic equation. Question number 14. A cylindrical Anne has a cylindrical shape. The diameter of the base is 10.68. The height of the container is 48.7. Write down the radius in centimeters of the base of the container. So what should I be doing it out? For the radius, just divide by 2. 10.68 divided by 2, which is 5.34 centimeters. Find the area of the base. Area of the base is in the form of a circle, so it is pi r square. Pi times 5.34 whole square, which is going to be 89.6 centimeters square. Then part C, Eric is going to paint the curved surface area and the base of the container. Find the area to be painted. So for area to be painted, so it's going to be area of base plus curved surface area. Area of the base, just now we got 89.58439947 plus curved surface area. Curved surface area formula is 2 pi r h. So what am I going to get it out? 89.58439947 plus 2 times pi times radius is 5.34 and height is 48.7. Simplify by calculator, you should be able to get in 3 significant figures as 1720 centimeters square. Now coming to the last question. Consider the function f of x equals to kx squared and so on. Find the value of k. It is passing through 8 comma 68. So plug in 68 equals to k times 8 square plus 32 divided by 8 minus 64. This gives me the value of k as 2. Use your value of k to find f prime x. So 2x square plus f of x equals to 2x square plus 32 upon x. 32 x to the power of negative 1, negative 64. So what will be f prime x? It will become 4x minus 32x power negative 2 minus 0. P is a minimum point. Use your answer in part B to find the x coordinate of the minimum point. So at the minimum point, what will happen? F prime x should be equals to 0. So 4x minus 32 upon x square equals to 0. So 4x equals to 32 upon x square. 4x cube equals to 32. X cube equals to 8. So x equals to 2. Cube root of 8 is 2. That's going to be the answer. So that completes this paper. See you in the next paper. Bye.